Welcome to Super Efficient Strategies, where there are no models, no explanations, just the math. In this video, we're going to add mixed numbers with regrouping. So I'm going to show you two strategies. The first is to just add your mixed numbers, kind of like you would add tens and ones. But in order to add fractions, we know that we have to have a common denominator. So I'm going to find a common denominator for 2 and 3, and I know that denominator is 6. So I'm going to change 3.5 into sixths. I know that I would multiply 2 times 3 to get 6. So 1 times 3 is going to give me 3. Do the same thing with 4 and 2/3. I want to change it into sixths. So I know that 3 times 2 is going to give me 6. So 2 times 2 will give me 4. Now that I have a common denominator, I can add up my fractions. So I'm going to add this up as you would tens and ones, but I'm going to add with my whole numbers and my fractions. So I'm going to look at 3/6 plus 4/6. I know that that's going to give me 7/6. Now I can't put that in my fractional column because this is more than one whole fraction. So I'm going to simplify this. I know that 6 goes into 7 one time and that there's one piece left over. So 7/6 is equal to 1 1/6. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at this as tens and ones. I'm going to put my 1/6 in my fraction column, and I'm going to put my one whole. I'm going to regroup that into my whole column. So now I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my answer is 8 1/6. Now, there's another strategy that you can use. Instead of doing it as mixed numbers, I can change these mixed numbers to improper fractions first. So I would do 2 times 3 will give me 6, plus 1 will give me 7. So I know that that equals 7/2. And then 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So that's going to give me 14/3. Now I still can't add these because they have to have a common denominator. So I'm going to again make them into sixths. So I'm going to do times 2, times 3, which will give me 21/6. And then down here, I'm going to do times 2, so that'll give me 28/6. Now I can add up 21 28/6. So I'm going to get, when I add them up, 49. So I have 49/6, and I cannot leave my answer this way because I want to find my answer as a mixed number. So I just need to simplify. So I'm going to do 49 divided by 6. 6 goes into 49 8 times, which is 48. And I'm going to get an answer of 8 1/6.